All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Fernando, Vegas. How y'all doing today? Morning, Ed. Yeah, I had something come up yesterday. Sorry about that. I wasn't able to get the stream up. Morning, Jim. All right, we've got a bit of a simplicity short going on here. See if it runs down. Got some HD on the 30 tick, potentially coming down. Got to be careful though, because here's a little bit of a run down. We had a mini magnet down here, potentially signaling the bottom, and then maybe a mini magnet, which would be a third bar swing if this one closes up with that mini magnet. Just going to keep my eye on that. 50 tick chart. Had a little bit of an overnight move down, then a bunch of chop. And then here we are, one bar down. So, not great. Let's see what happens. The simplicity definitely is moving short. Good morning, morning, Enrico, Jean. With that HD, I mean, looks good. I may take a LRE. Well, the market's not moving much right now. Volume is really low, so an LRE pullback wouldn't actually even make a 10-tick bar pullback. So I don't really like that. We're right at that 30-tick cluster right here. That's where we were. We were right there, so didn't like that. CPI is tomorrow, so pre-market might not be great today and tomorrow. Morning, Jimmy. In case y'all didn't see the updates, Apex changed the payout minimum from $1,000 minimum down to $500 now. You can withdraw as little as $500. Also, they're going to have a huge giveaway. So the new 80% sale runs until the end of the month. They're going to do a huge giveaway where there's going to be 30 different PA winners. 30 different PA winners of 100K. And then one person, in addition to those 30, is going to win 10 PA accounts. And all these PA accounts are lifetime PA accounts, so there's no payments on them. So that's huge. Yep. So now, a lot of people, let's say if you're on a 50K account, you get to 52,600 and you're eligible for withdrawal. You take out $1,000, you're at 51,600, right? So that's basically $1,500 left to draw down. But now you can, instead of taking 1,000, if you just want to put some pocket money, take out some pocket money, take 500 out, and you still at least have $2,000 drawdown. So that way you can have the experience of putting money in your pocket without really a huge hit on your drawdown. So that's pretty big. If this does go long here, above this little eye zone, we do have a target right up here, this Paul mini magnet. So, but I would take an LRE and not the simplicity, because also if you look at the 30, if that does continue up, we have these clusters here in the same spot, basically right where we hit, and then double clusters up here. So we have a little bit of turbulence on the way up. So if it did continue up, I'd be looking for a LRE, just because chances are it would pull back. So I wouldn't want to just be in a simplicity doing that. But that all went away anyways, because we have that. Morning, doctor.
Potential TX on NQ.
Good morning. Good morning, Apex Futures Trader. It's looking like this is going to be a boring morning, but we'll see. You can see it definitely rejected right where those double clusters are, way to the left, and laid a fresh new eye zone here. Red eye zone. Exactly right there where those, when you have those clusters, keep in mind when you have them on the same level like that, there was a paw right there, cluster, mini magnet, cluster, price came right up to it, potentially leaving a paw there. Let's see what level is that. Yeah, you can see the drop off in orders. Come back over here. You can see, look at all the orders stacking. Bam. Dropped off right there. So we'll see. We need some more orders to come in there, but I mean, volume is so low right now. I don't like it. Yeah, you can put a trend line if you like to. Yeah, I mean, you can add anything to these charts. It's just I don't have any reason to. Did you take anything yesterday? Or was it pretty much just dead? Because I didn't even trade at all. From the looks of it this morning, I probably won't get one. Yeah.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Yeah, at least Friday, you know, the market was moving. I forgot what day it was, if it was Thursday or Friday, that I didn't get a trade, I don't think, but the market was at least moving. Because I remember saying, at least I have something to talk about. So, other than whenever it's just completely dead and there's nothing to even say. I mean, you can see our overnight. Oops, wrong one. Overnight. I mean, it's like a little quarter of my chart here. Not much. I mean, I can see it all yesterday morning as well. Look at that. I can see it all yesterday, actually. And the overnight. All on one chart. Dang. Had a little afternoon run. Little open drop, looks like. The Apex tools, you get 30 days free, then another 30 days for $1. And then after that, it's $200 a month for the membership that gives you access to everything. That's right. Days 76, not 76 days traded, but days 76 that I've streamed on this 25K evaluation. And I've only traded this particular valuation 1 hour pre-market. No, that's I think it's the gold for silver. I think they still have that going on, which that's all you need. I mean, the other one has more things on it, and I think some other of their recordings and stuff like that, but it's completely optional, up to you. Although I do recommend after going through the boot camp and mastering that you do eventually get their Thrive event, because that one is like advanced learning. Yeah, once I'm not just doing pre-market trading, as y'all know, that's gonna change here soon. Then we'll be able to start seeing this 25K account move a lot more like my funded accounts. Oh man, yeah. I hate those. And that's what happens too when you have low volume like today, where price will just kind of move and move, and then it starts looking like you might have something, and then you'll get a spike because it doesn't take as many orders to move the market as usual because the volume's low, so low. Nice, congrats. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, John, because if it doesn't give at least that second bar on the 10 tick, that means market's just not moving that much. That's like something YM would do. Actually, what does YM look like? Here's YM right now. Look how tight those lines are. So the tighter the lines, the less movement you're getting, which means, these pullbacks are not even going to be a bar reversal on the 10 tick. Like this is YM here. This is where that little pullback was. You didn't even get a wick on that pullback. Actually, you got this little bitty wick right here. That's just, don't like that. Hey, Johnny, good morning. See, and that's the other downfall of trading just the pre-market that I've been doing with this account, is that even on days that we do get some movement, I might only get one trade out of it. And if that's a winner or a loser, it just takes so much longer. But that's also just this year. Last year, especially the last quarter, man, pre-market was doing amazing. Yeah, but tomorrow morning, We'll see some movement after that CPI report comes out. You talking about these bars down here on the bottom? Like down here? Yeah, that's the what we call DR, the deviation reversals. Um, and yeah, that shows a couple things: trend and then strength or weakness. So yeah, you can see divergence also. So like here, as the bars are coming down, you can see this is what I call big hill, little hill, or what Apex calls. Coming down, it pulled back, and if it makes a lower low right there, and then you have the big hill with the little hill divergence, then that could be weakness. And then if you get a setup to go long, then you can scalp that long. So that's all taught in the boot camp. But yeah, that's basically what that is. I look at that a lot. Then on my 30 tick chart, this is just like a larger view. And I look at the same thing here. So like you can see price coming down, pull back, lower low, and then you have that big hill, little hill down here. So had 35% of the volume on that push lower. And then so it popped up a little bit. So on this bar close here, I'd be looking for a long to scalp. Nice, Johnny. That's good discipline, though. You know, they say the best and most professional traders are happy with getting a third of a run. So, got to know when to take profit for sure. All right, let's see if we get a break through this now or not. Simplicity is short, but Simplicity's short now, but we need a break of this area. So I'd be looking to see if it does break this and get a pullback to go short. This is really the first test of this mini magnet at the bottom here. So you have to be careful of it breaking it and then coming back into the area with some ODD on the 30 tick. I don't know if it will be, but I have to look and see if it does break this mini magnet. More than likely, if it breaks this mini magnet, it'll come to the deviation, and this is a nice target down here. But it has to break this first. We have HD here. It's just, it's not going to move that great with such little volume as well. So that would be maybe the one opportunity this morning. If it can break and give a short off of this area. No, not on my 30 tick. I like it nice and clean, order prints only. I don't even have walls on my 30 tick. I got that from Lori. Yeah, I mean, just because I don't take, order entry or anything on the 30, that's why also it's just to get a read. And then when I'm on my charts that I'm actually going to take a trade on, then I can see, any of that other good stuff. Nice. All right, so we're barely, I mean, it broke it, but not enough for me to feel comfortable taking this little bitty pullback. As we can see, Simplicity short, barely broke it. And it's hard too because it's spread out, right? Like we have this little spread out area. So, you could want to take a pullback up to this dynamic magnet, but since it hasn't clearly crossed this mini magnet here, it's hard to say, with confidence that it'll actually continue short. So I would rather it come down in this area down here, 72, 71, and then pull back would be preferred. As you see, it could get stuck on this mini magnet. And if we go back to the 10 tick, it laid a cluster on it. And there's more sellers in this cluster, but I don't, even if I went short here, I wouldn't want to have to go back through all this. So, and it laid a fresh eye zone, green eye zone there on that. So, I mean, it could come back down, but now we have a reset on Simplicity too. So, now a pullback is definitely out of the question. Yep. ODD on the 30 tick. That's what I was saying. You have to watch that and be careful. Although, if it got a clean enough break, I would expect it to come down to this target, this area, still keeping its ODD and then come up. But it may not even break this mini magnet. We'll see. Oh, well, also that mini magnet would be the bottom of the 50 tick chart right here. So it might not come down. It may just come back up and create a fourth bar chop. We'll see.
Double cluster and Q.
And also now if we get this reset, well, we did get a reset, and if it ends up coming down short again, I would not take the simplicity either, again, because even if it breaks and gives a simplicity short, my entry, I would want it to be below this 74 area, 73.50. And if that's the case, I mean, that's only 3-4 points to this area. Not a lot of room. So I wouldn't want to take the risk for only 3-4 points. That was my YM chart. I realized I had the, because I switched from CL to YM and forgot to change the order prints copier.
Potential TVS on NQ.
Probably just give it a couple more minutes. It's approaching 9 o'clock. We'll see if we get any more volume. I doubt anything's going to change after 9 a.m., so give it a few more minutes. May have to call this one short as well. I actually ran out of dog food, so I got to run and grab some dog food. Oh, by the way, my studio, y'all know I've said I was going to build that studio in the garage. Studio, trading room, slash office. It's coming along nice. I didn't get it to work on it as much as I wanted to over the weekend, but I got the framing all done. The sheetrock is all done on the exterior, so I need to insulate it, do the sheetrock on the inside, hang the door, and then I'll put the finishing touches on it, and I'll be done. So I'm excited about that. I have a video I'm going to put out on that and show it all when it's all set up. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Oh yeah, I will. I'll have a video showing it all, kind of part of the process, and then when it's finished and all that. So yeah, pretty excited. I'm going to do carpet on the ground because there's an echo, so hopefully the carpet will help. But once I put the carpet, I'll kind of have to see if there's still an echo, and if there is, then I'll just have to throw some padding up somewhere. But yeah. This more than likely will come down to here. But this -5 deviation. So we got some clustering going on up there. Like clusters back here, but clustering here, we have a lot more sell orders for sure. We have some potentially trapped orders here, but I think this is still going to come down. I mean, there's a lot of sell orders in this bar. I mean, there's a lot of both, but I think it's still going to come down. You see the ODD is growing. It's losing its divergence here. So I think it'll come down. But like I said, I'm not taking the simplicity trade if it does come down. There's just not a lot of room for the risk. So let's see if an entry happens. Need it to break this wick for an entry.
Potential TX on NQ.
Dang. Kind of popped down and shot right back up.
Potential elevation.
Never gave an entry.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
See, look at these bars, these big bars. That's what happens, like I said, with the low volume. It starts creeping down, then bam, shoots up. Get a big bar down. It's like, I don't want to be a part of that. All right. Yeah, I'm going to call this one short. A little bit short today as far as my stream here. I'm not calling a trade short. So, yep, I'm going to call it a day. Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow's CPI. Don't forget that. Be careful today just because market might be kind of weird. Waiting on CPI tomorrow. Then we'll have Thursday, Friday, and then I'll have to see what my new schedule is going to be like as far as like when I'm going to be able to go live and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to start right away on Monday at 9:30 or I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated. I'll see how it goes. But all right, well, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day and trade well, everybody. Take care.